Alright, check this out. I've got two different watches here. Can you spot the difference between these two? One is a Galaxy Watch 8 and the other one is Galaxy Watch 9. This is the front. Let me show you the sides here. Towards the left side, speaker grill. Towards the top and the bottom and the sensors. I'm sure most of you guys are not able to tell which one is which. And now can you tell me the difference, looking at the straps at least? I'm sure some of you guys have already guessed. This one is the Galaxy Watch 9 and this is the Galaxy Watch 8, and you may be able to guess it because of this distinct stitches on the Galaxy Watch 8 straps here. And on this strap, the design language is slightly different. This is flat over here and there is a design element here on the Galaxy Watch 9. Otherwise, you do not see any difference between these two watches. It is very identical watches. And you may be wondering whether you should buy a Galaxy Watch 8 or the Galaxy Watch 9, or should you be upgrading from the Galaxy Watch 8 to Galaxy Watch 9? Let's answer those questions in today's video. Now, keeping the looks aside, the Galaxy Watch 9 comes with the brand new Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear Elite chip, whereas the Exynos W1000 on the Galaxy Watch 8. And this is the same chip which was used on the Watch 7 series as well, and even on the 8 series it is the same Exynos chip, whereas on the Watch 9 we have got the brand new Snapdragon Wear Elite, and this Snapdragon chip is supposed to be more efficient for battery performance as well as the overall performance of the watch. But at the moment, I did not notice much of a difference in terms of application opening or in terms of general performance. But the Qualcomm's chip may matter when it comes to the software upgrades in the future. Probably after 2 or 3 years when you get the software upgrades to the watch, then the Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear Elite might be able to handle them better compared to the Galaxy Watch 8's Exynos chipset. The Exynos chips tend to slow down a bit in the future updates. That's one issue that I have faced on my Galaxy watches. But now with the Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear Elite chipset, we will have to see how this is going to go. So that is one upgrade that you have. When it comes to memory and storage, both watches have got 2 GB and 32 GB storage. The display has got the same peak brightness of 3000 nits, sapphire crystal glass on both the watches. The charging speeds are the same. The battery size is slightly bigger on the Galaxy Watch 9 series, which might give you 1 or 2 extra hours of battery performance. We'll have to wait and see. I'll be testing the watch, the battery performance thoroughly, and I will let you know how better it is performing. I didn't get enough time to test this, but it is supposed to be performing slightly better than the Galaxy Watch 8. When it comes to durability rating, it's 5 ATM IP68 MIL STD 810H rated watches, both of them. On the health and fitness front, Samsung continues to refine an already excellent suite of tools. The Watch 8 introduced the upgraded bioactive sensor, and the Watch 9 builds directly on that foundation. You still get your ECG, blood pressure monitoring and body composition analysis, but the Watch 9 brings more reliable sleep apnea detection, energy tracking and AI-powered running coach. Thanks to the new Gemini AI features, the Watch 9 doesn't just give you raw data, it actually helps you understand what that data means for your daily energy levels and recovery. So the AI has been integrated on the health application on the Watch 9 series, and some of those features will be trickling down to the Galaxy Watch 8 series as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Once we get the One UI 9 on the Galaxy Watch 8, we will know all those features which are arriving on the Galaxy Watch 8. And as far as the software upgrades are concerned, the Galaxy Watch 9 is going to get 5 years of software upgrades, which is going to be till July 2031, whereas the Galaxy Watch 8 series is eligible to get 4 years of software upgrade. And the first upgrade will happen probably in a month or two, the Wear OS 7, and then it is eligible to get another 3 software upgrades, and the Watch 9 will get another 5 software upgrades. So 2 additional software upgrades you're going to get on the Watch 9. Now, when we compare the looks, it is more or less the same. Specifications are almost the same except for the slight difference in the battery size and the chipset. But in real life, I don't think it's gonna matter much. When I tested both the watches side by side, the performance is more or less the same. And in terms of battery, because of the slightly bigger battery on the Watch 9, we may get 1 or 2 additional hours of screen on time or the watch usage. I'm not very sure about that. Once I test it thoroughly, I will be able to tell you that. But yeah, in terms of battery life also, there is not a major difference between these two watches. And in terms of health-centric features, yes, there will be some differences. And when it comes to the software upgrades, 2 additional year of software upgrades on the Galaxy Watch 9 series. So considering all these minor differences, if you have a Galaxy Watch 8, I would suggest stick to it. You don't have to really upgrade to the Galaxy Watch 9 series. However, if you're coming from the Galaxy Watch 7 series, 6 series, 5 series, or any of the predecessors, then the Galaxy Watch 9 is the one to get. Latest is always the best. If you get the latest watch, you will get almost 5 years of software upgrades. You will get the Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset, which can handle the updates better in the future. And you're also getting some of the AI features which are integrated into Samsung Health. So that is going to be a good upgrade if you're going from the Galaxy Watch 7, 6, 5 or any other older watches. But if you have a Galaxy Watch 8 series, there is no way you should be investing your money into the Galaxy Watch 9. That is my opinion. You guys let me know what do you think. Drop a comment. Have you already pre-ordered any of these watches, and from which watch you are upgrading to? Do share it in the comment section. I will be posting loads of brand new contents about the Galaxy watches, the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 and the Galaxy Watch 9. So stay tuned for those videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and do not forget to hit that like button. That's all I have here. Thanks for watching. You guys take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.